Y'all, the rumors are starting with T.I. The rumors are starting with T.I. It's coming out that King is not his son. Look at them, y'all. It looked like Benny spit this boy out. Tiny, you got some explaining to do.
That day, a day in my life.
You did have a silver spoon.
We used to have to come to my grandma's house.
Welcome back to Fame Flux, where the truth behind fame gets exposed. The Harris family saga has taken a shocking new turn after T.I.'s son, King Harris, allegedly exposed years of abuse and claimed the Atlanta rap legend isn't his biological father. In a now viral live stream, King appeared visibly emotional as he detailed what he called years of manipulation, control, and lies within the household. "I've been quiet too long. It's time people know the truth," he said. King's accusations stunned fans who have watched him grow up in the public eye alongside T.Y. and Tiny on reality television. He claimed he uncovered the truth about his paternity through private family conversations and alleged DNA evidence, though no documents have been made public. The revelation set social media ablaze, with hashtags like King Speaks and T.I. exposed trending within hours. While some supporters rallied behind King, others questioned his motives and accused him of clout chasing during a turbulent time in his life. T.I. has not publicly responded to the shocking claims, but insiders say,
"Stop talking to me. This ain't your restaurant. This ain't your restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Stop talking to him, please.
Who the hell is he?
I'm person that work.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That file show.
His team is preparing a statement to address the allegations. Whether true or not, King Harris's claims have cracked open one of hip-hop's most visible families, transforming what was once a reality TV storyline into a public scandal. Now the world waits to see if proof emerges, or if this becomes another chapter in an already messy public feud. Reports are emerging of a serious rift in T.I.'s family, with new claims suggesting that King Harris has allegedly revealed T.I. may not be his biological father. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, coming just days after a heated public exchange between the two at an Atlanta Falcons game. The speculation, while unverified, is fueling intense debate about the real dynamics inside the Harris household. The situation traces back to a viral moment at the stadium. King Harris was seen exchanging words with another attendee, appearing visibly frustrated while live streaming the incident on Instagram. In the footage, T.I. stepped in, trying to calm the escalating argument, reminding King that his behavior was drawing unnecessary attention. Witnesses say the confrontation grew tense as T.I. urged his son to act responsibly, emphasizing the importance of self-control in public. As the exchange reached its peak, T.I. reportedly put King in a brief headlock, a symbolic move to assert authority and demand respect in the heat of the moment. Not long after, King Harris took to his Instagram story again, posting the now infamous line, "I stand on business. Don't care who you are." This post further inflamed speculation, painting a picture of a family in turmoil and sparking wider questions about what's really going on behind closed doors. King Harris intensified the controversy with a fiery Instagram story, writing, "I don't care who you are. Nobody can play with me. I'm a grown man now. If I'm a mistake, just say that. Stop making the world think you're with me when you're not." These statements instantly caught public attention, signaling a dramatic escalation in the ongoing family dispute. This isn't the first time King Harris has faced backlash for public behavior. Viewers will remember the infamous Waffle House incident, where he berated an employee over a simple order mistake, reportedly threatening staff and using his celebrity background as leverage. At the time, T.I. surprised many by defending King's behavior, framing it as youthful frustration rather than arrogance. Criticism of King continued to mount with another viral incident. He offered a homeless man $50 to eat an extremely hot chip and avoid drinking water for 5 minutes. The challenge ended painfully for the man and sparked outrage online. The chip in question had already been banned in multiple states, but King showed little remorse. Instead of apologizing, he posted more content, reinforcing his image as untouchable. Following the altercation at the Falcons game, King reportedly confronted T.Y. again in private, accusing him of abandoning him in a rough environment and of mistreatment during his upbringing. Fans quickly debated whether these claims were sincere or a calculated attempt to build a narrative for his emerging rap career. Observers noted that King appears to be leaning heavily into a struggling from the hood storyline, despite evidence of a more privileged background. Fans quickly pushed back on King Harris's claims, pointing out that he is T.Y.'s son and grew up with access to wealth, privilege, and a high-profile family name. Online users highlighted how his father's success and his mother's fame afforded him a mansion and gated community lifestyle that most could never imagine. The debate forced a deeper look into the reality of his upbringing, sparking discussions about authenticity in hip-hop narratives and public personas. In the wake of the confrontation between T.I. and King, new details surfaced that complicated the picture. It was revealed that King primarily lived with his grandmother, who remained in a neighborhood far removed from the luxury estates associated with his parents. This created a dual reality. King spent his formative years in a community with limited resources, while still having access to money, celebrity, and opportunities through his parents. Another layer emerged from a video where King openly stated he only visited T.Y. when the family's reality show, Family Hustle, was filming. This raised serious questions about how much time T.I. actually spent with his children off camera. Industry observers pointed out that the family dynamic shown on television might have been more about appearances than genuine interaction. King's experience wasn't unique among T.I.'s children. Reports surfaced that other kids also lived with extended family rather than under their father's roof. For instance, Zonique revealed she primarily stayed with Tiny's mother during her younger years. She described T.I. and Tiny as constantly traveling together for business and music-related obligations, leaving the children to be raised largely by grandparents or caretakers. This revelation has opened a larger conversation about absentee parenting in celebrity households, the gap between public image and private life, and how growing up in two very different worlds can shape a young person's sense of identity. The public reaction to these revelations about King Harris and T.Y.'s family life was immediate and intense. Social media timelines filled with debates about generational trauma, absentee parenting, and the way celebrity culture can distort reality for both parents and children. Many people argued that King's behavior wasn't simply about rebellion, but a product of growing up between two conflicting worlds, one of privilege and one of perceived struggle. Commentators also focused on how reality television may have created a polished but misleading image of unity within the Harris household. Viewers who once believed the family dynamic shown on Family Hustle are now questioning how much of it was scripted, edited, or staged to preserve brand deals and public goodwill. This scrutiny has forced fans and industry insiders alike to reconsider the blurred line between entertainment and actual family life. Meanwhile, other voices within hip-hop highlighted the dangers of using the streets as a marketing tool, when the reality behind the scenes tells a much different story. They warned that presenting a hood narrative without living it fully can create resentment, attract unwanted scrutiny, and even put young artists in harm's way. For T.I., the growing controversy presents a reputational challenge. As an artist who has long positioned himself as both a street figure and a family man, he now faces criticism for failing to bridge the gap between his public persona and private responsibilities. The situation also underscores a bigger cultural moment, one where artists and their families are increasingly held accountable by fans who expect authenticity. As the story continues to develop, the Harris family's internal conflict has become a case study for how fame, money, and media exposure can intensify private struggles rather than heal them. Many are now waiting to see whether T.I. will publicly address the allegations about his relationship with King and whether the family can recover from this very public fracture. In the days following these revelations, a wave of old interviews, court documents, and social media clips began resurfacing, further fueling speculation about T.I.'s personal life and his complicated relationship with his children. Former associates and distant family members began speaking to blogs and podcasts, hinting at long-standing tensions and past incidents that had never made the headlines. This digital excavation has turned the Harris family into one of the most talked-about case studies in celebrity parenting, generational conflict, and brand management. At the same time, music industry insiders have pointed out how this situation could impact T.I.'s legacy. For years, he has been viewed as a figure who balanced commercial success with family values. Now, with questions swirling about his role in his children's upbringing and whether he actually fathered King biologically, the public image he built over decades faces its harshest stress test. Commentators also note the risk for King Harris himself. The constant public exposure, combined with his own budding music career, has created an environment where every misstep is amplified and monetized. While some argue that he is simply paying the price of fame, others warn that this level of scrutiny can derail a young artist's future before it even begins. As rumors continue to spread, calls have grown louder for both T.I. and Tiny to issue a joint statement or appear in a single interview to address the speculation directly. Whether they choose to do that or maintain silence, the story underscores how fragile celebrity narratives can become once private family details spill into the public domain. While fans were still trying to process the reports of T.I. allegedly abandoning his children and the public accusations of mistreatment, a new wave of headlines emerged suggesting King Harris privately told friends that T.I. is not his biological father. According to these reports, King feels conflicted when T.I. shows affection in public but acts differently off camera. This narrative gained even more traction when old photos of B. Anthony resurfaced online, with fans noting a striking resemblance between him and King Harris. Although there is no confirmed connection between Tiny Harris and B. Anthony beyond speculation, the images sparked a viral debate about King's real parentage. For many observers, the situation underscores how complicated family dynamics can become under constant public scrutiny, especially when wealth and fame overlap with unresolved private tensions. Having access to money yet still growing up in a neighborhood where resources and stability are limited can create emotional and psychological strain, something King's story appears to illustrate. Despite the drama, some believe T.I. could still repair the relationship by reaching out privately and redefining what fatherhood means beyond biology. Others think the new allegations may permanently change the public's perception of T.Y. as both a parent and a public figure. With the situation evolving daily, all eyes are on how the Harris family will navigate these revelations and whether they will address them publicly or continue to remain silent. What do you think about the controversy surrounding T.I. and King Harris? Do you believe the rumors about King's biological father will reshape the family's legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth updates on stories shaping the music world.